Mystics are concerned with the attainment of a consciousness of oneness with the Absolute. This is an arduous psychological and spiritual process which creates a new form of consciousness that has been called the unitive state. It begins with a sense of longing, a sense of hunger. This has been characterized as a longing for God and a hunger for our true self.
No matter where we are in the world, whenever you encounter a conscious being, there is this predisposition to return back to this unified moment, whether we call it the world soul, whether we call it the oceanic feeling, whatever it is. In Judaism we call it the neshama khalid. It is the world soul, that we want to be able to return to that place of oneness and nesting in the womb of being. And we all have different ways of describing what that is, but we all have a human yearning, being endowed with consciousness and with a soul, to return to that experience of oneness.
This, and there's some longing for this mystical union, for truth, for awakening that is there inside us as human beings. So I think, that surfaces, and I think it is part of our evolutionary journey. From a Buddhist point of view, it's really removing the veils of ignorance gradually through the path.
Mysticism is concerned with encountering a deep interior reality in an experience that is available to everyone.
Mysticism is the essence of what it means to be human. We are all divine souls in the Hindu view of looking at it. At our center, at our core, we are holy and divine already. This isn't something that is going to happen. This is something that is happening now already. It's just that we are not privy to that information. We don't see it. We don't understand it. We don't look at ourselves and say, I'm a holy being. We look at ourselves and we say, oh, I'm this and I'm that and I should do that and I never do that. And we look at kind of the ego side of us, and often in a critical way. But if we were wiser, we would put that aside and we would look at the essence of ourselves, which is consciousness. And the essence of consciousness is divinity.
This feeling of oneness with life, and feeling the joy of living, and feeling the aliveness of everything and how it's all connected. To me, that's mysticism. And it's at once personal and universal. I think it's innate. I think it's innate in every soul. I think it's the spark of life. And it's the spark that's eternal life. It's what connects all people, all life, all animals, all plants, all energies. It's the absolute essence of the spark of life. There's truth at many levels, but there's the higher truth and the highest truth, I think. And that's, to me, mystic. To me, there is one universal mind, truth, life.
The mystic quest is the soul's progressive search to achieve a new state of existence and then to live in this new reality. It is essentially a going forth from our normal state and our familiar world. This transformed state involves the death of the self and its resurrection into a new awareness of the unitive way, in which the self is reabsorbed into its source.
If we talk about what is mysticism on a very simple level, I would say it's the sense of a unitive experience of consciousness where the adherent loses the sense of self that separates me from you, and we dissolve like a droplet into the ocean, into the oneness of being.
In my context is the deep river of truth, which has existed since the beginning of humanity and will exist into eternity and will flow forever. And out of that river, we have dipped up buckets of water and poured them into containers and called them religions. And in the meantime, the river is going to flow and flow forever, from the beginning of time until throughout eternity.